welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of fireside. You know, I love that smokiness of fireside. So good. It's like sitting by a campfire. I don't even know. If you like smoky tea, that lap song, so good. So good, guys. Well, I hope you're hanging out with me today. It's Friday, TGIF, guys. TGIF, guys and gals. Today we're going to be talking about Fujifilm. All right. Fujifilm is one of the companies that when I do talk about them, it's always positive. Always. There's always something that they're doing that is fantastic. It's not like they're degrading a product or doing something that's just foolish. Most of the time when a new camera comes out, it's usually good. When a new update comes out, they're giving back 10 times more than what I would expect. I remember one time Fujifilm released a camera and literally like a month or two after that, they went from providing 1080p to moving to 4K and didn't even tell anybody. All of a sudden everyone has a 4K camera. It's like, what? This is the kind of stuff that they do, so it's always positive. Well, today it's not so positive. Basically, Fujifilm is doubling down on Biomed, but in so doing, they are closing 4 out of 5 plants in the US. That's 400 jobs gone, guys. 400 jobs. Anyways, before I get into it, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded my ebook as of yet, go check it out. 10 tips at making tack-sharp images. There's something there for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're an amateur, a pro-am, or a professional. You're going to glean something from that ebook. And the price, guys, the price. It's free. Can't beat that. Go over to JCristina.com/ebook. Once again, JCristina.com/ebook. Go pick up your copy. Once again, it is free. So, getting right back into this. Now, I predicted this about 6 months ago, literally towards the end of last year. I said, you know, Fujifilm has been ramping up their Biomed for a while now. And what happened was I was seeing kind of like the writing on the wall when it comes to Canon. And a lot of the other manufacturers, or as we know them, of, let's say, imaging manufacturers or camera manufacturers, a lot of them have biotech divisions underlying, kind of propping them up as of right now. Well, Fuji is no different, and they started getting into the whole COVID thing, and it's really proved to be just a cash cow. That's just, I don't know, that's all that you can say. It just has been a cash cow. They're making so much money at it that it's very hard for them to justify these plants that make anything but Biomed. So the question is, what are they producing in these facilities? And I'll get into that in just a moment. But these manufacturing plants are out of Greenwood, South Carolina. Now, once again, it's 4 out of 5 plants that are closing. But just to give you a scope of the size of these plants, they opened them in 1988. So it's been some time, guys. It's been some time. And they sit on 500 acres. That's how big these plants are, 500 acres. It is absolutely, or they are absolutely massive, 2.5 million square feet. Now you take a look at like a home. A home is like 2,000 square feet, 3, maybe 4,000 square feet. 2.5 million square feet. So you can get an idea, a scope. 500 acres, just to get an idea of that. It's like my whole residential community is like 500 acres. It is massive. Absolutely massive. And once again, they're closing 4 out of these 5. That is a big reduction. And instead of having 500 people at these plants, they're going down to 100. Right? So you're looking at an 80% reduction in not only people, but size and in manufacturing. So what the heck do these people manufacture over there, right? Is it digital cameras? Let's hope not, right? No, it is not. Basically, it's disposable products. So that is your printing plates, your inks, your papers, your color papers, photo papers, disposable cameras. QuickSnap. You know QuickSnap? Well, what Fujifilm has come to find out is the money's not there anymore when it comes to producing these disposable goods. And Fujifilm is one of those companies that are they're smart. These are really smart business people. They don't do stupid shit, all right? That's one of the reasons why they didn't get into the full-frame digital mirrorless bloodbath that ensued, right? They just didn't. They said, we're going to stick with APS-C, and then we're going to circumvent completely full frame and go straight to medium format. And they did it. They did it well, and they're crushing it. There's like no competition. Everyone else out there that's making a medium format digital camera are like, Jesus, what are we doing? Fujifilm selling a medium format digital camera for literally like $3,000, $4,000, $6,000 for like the best of the best, right? And everyone else, phase one, Hasselblad, not to name any names, they're sitting at like $30,000, $40,000, and people are like, what? Now, of course, they have a little bit larger sensors. I would say that Fujifilm is a crop. It's not really called a crop, but let's call it a crop medium format. But still, it's medium format, and it's amazing. So they're very smart when it comes to it. They see writing on the wall, and they act on it. They don't just see it and just say, oh, well, that's not going to help us, or we don't know what to do to be able to capitalize on that. No, they see the writing on the wall and they go for it. And that is what they're doing here in Biomed. Now, Fujifilm's manufacturing president, I believe his name is like Todd Croker, I believe. If I butchered it, my apologies. Anyways, he was quoted in saying, market economic trends and a declining demand of many of the products manufactured in the Greenwood challenged us to focus on how we adapt our efforts to continue to build a global, sustainable approach for Fujifilm. Once again, those plants in Greenwood that are creating these disposable products, they're just spinning their wheels. The ROI is simply not there. The return on investment, it's not there. They're spinning their wheels. They're making a ton of product. They're using a ton of labor and money and the size of the place and all the rest of the stuff to make peanuts. And they say, why are we doing that? You know, it doesn't make sense. What they indicated was their revenues were down 5.3% and their income was down 11.3%. That was for fiscal year 2020. Now, a lot of companies are down like 50, 60, 70, 80%. They're in the freaking toilet. And Fujifilm is complaining about 5, 10, 11%. But that's how they are. They don't care. If it's down, it shouldn't be down. We need to get it up. What do we do? This is what they're doing. Once again, Biomed. They indicated that the COVID pandemic made the company reprioritize its efforts. And that is a really good statement because that's exactly what ended up happening in 2020. They had to look at it and say, where are we going to make our money? It's in the shots. And that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. It just makes sense, right? I mean, just simple stuff, stupid stuff. Now, once again, this is sad that we are losing so many U.S. jobs, 400 U.S. jobs in a smaller town like Greenwood. That's a lot of jobs. These are a massive plant. What are they going to do with it? Turn into an Amazon facility, maybe? Like everything else? I mean, Walmart? I don't know. That's a lot, millions of square feet. Once again, 80% reduction. Now, on June 29th, Fujifilm announced, and I'm going to quote, that it would invest $850 million into its Diosynth. There you go. Diosynth Biotechnologies division. And people are like, well, what is this? It's exactly what it is. Biomed, guys. Biomed. It says to increase the capacity of manufacturing biologics, which includes vaccines for COVID-19 and advanced gene therapies in the United States and the United Kingdom. It continues by saying the expansions will double cell culture production of vaccines in the United States, while in the UK, gene therapy production will be increased tenfold. Cellular culture capacity will be tripled, and microbial fermentation output will double from 5,000 liters to 10,000 liters. So if you're in the US, that's like 1,300 gallons to like 2,600 gallons of this fermented microbial, whatever the hell it is. But that's what they're doing. So coming full circle, how does this affect their digital cameras? Well, doesn't look like it will at all. The reason being is these 4 plants that are being closed, that literally 80% of their workforce given pink slips, they only work on disposable product. So disposable cameras might be an issue, but not your digitals. All right. So we're not going to most likely see any problems with that. But what we do see is that refocusing of Fujifilm and them now putting more money into biotech, another $850 million into this Diosynth people, this biotechnological company, right? Biotech, once again, Biomed. Biomed is where it's at. They are money people. They are smart when it comes to money, and they can read the writing on the wall. They move towards money, period. Like a plant moves or turns towards the sun. They are smart, all right? Once again, they didn't go into the bloodbath that we see as the full-frame mirrorless wars. They're just simply smart over there. So for them, Biomed has been making them money. Once again, ROI, return on investment. Their investment on those facilities that create the disposable product are just not making it, right? They're down. They should be up. So people are being canned. That's really it in a nutshell. So once again, this will not affect, most likely, this will not affect their digital camera division, which is really good. They have facilities for selling the product, divisions here, but not for the manufacturing of the product. That's all overseas. So this is encouraging anyways, but once again, it is not encouraging for all the people that are losing their jobs in Greenwood. So I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Does this make sense that we see Fujifilm going down the Biomed path? Because money is king, right? Does it make sense? I personally think so. Remember, this massive facility in Greenwood was created in 1988, over 30 years ago, right? Over 30 years ago. And it represented like $1.8 billion of an investment. And they're basically shutting down 80% of it. So it kind of is what it is, all right? This is what has been going on. They're looking to where they need to make money, and where they're not, they just simply cut the fat. And I think a lot of corporations are doing that lately because it's very difficult to stay afloat when you're creating products that people don't want. People are not buying disposable cameras like they used to. People are not printing their photos like they used to, right? Once again, they did a lot of color, digital photo papers in these facilities. They created those disposable cameras and whatnot. People are not using them. People are not using them. People are not using them. We need to cut the fat. And that is what they're doing. So anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Do you think that it was smart? Do you not? What do you think about Fujifilm going forward on the digital side? That they are actively putting money into Biomed, but we never see anything as of late being put into new facilities for digital cameras. We don't see that. We see them status quoing. Yes, they're moving forward, but it's kind of like at a small incremental level, right? They're not going gangbusters. Why is that? Okay, why is that? ROI. They are not making as much money on cameras as they are on Biomed, but they're making more money on cameras than they are on disposable products. So, disposable products next. Anyways, guys, in the comment below this video, put your thoughts. I would love to hear what you think, number one. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Also, click the little bell icon over here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but try it. YouTube, fix it. Fix it. Anyways, you're supposed to get notification when I go live or when a new video comes out, either which way. Also, if you haven't cleaned your sensors on those mirrorless or DSLRs, clean those damn sensors. Pick up some of my Aurora camera care product. It's easy, quick, extremely quick, and safe. It comes with a swab that has liquid already on it, so you get the right amount of cleaning fluid every single time, and then a dry swab. Go over it with wet, go over it with dry, and you're done. You can find Aurora Camera Care on B&H Photo and Video on my website, JCristina.com. You can go to hundreds of mom and pops all over the planet, as well as Amazon or Amazon Prime. If you want to get them for free, shipped, whatever. Anyways, go check those out. Also, if you want to contribute to the channel, You asked me, I'm giving it to you. There's two ways now. Number one, you can click the little button down here that says join. You'll become a member. You can give the channel $1 or $2 a month, whatever you want to, and I can give back perks. Or what you can do, and a lot of people ask me for this because they don't want to give any money to YouTube, you can come right down here. You see this right here? JC Tip Jar. You can throw me $1 or $2, buy me a cup of tea or something like that directly to PayPal if you would like to donate. That would be fantastic. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. That would be awesome. And for getting to the end of this video, use promo code YT20 at checkout and you get 20% off everything in your shopping cart. Once again, YT20 at checkout, 20% off everything. And head over to our community Discord server. Go over to community.jcristina.com, community.jcristina.com. You'll be able to hang out with me and hundreds of photographers, videographers, and tech heads over there. All great people. Go check it out. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe and stay healthy.